Hello, my badass boys and badass babes. It is your favorite bad girl with black heels, Virgo the Vixen. As always, hit your likes and subscribe buttons where they're at. This week, I gotta tell you a little bit of a story, or like a life lesson, or whatever you want to call it. But today, we are going to be talking about an incident that just happened not too long ago. It is called the pumpkin pie incident. Now, you're asking me, why would I be talking about pumpkin pie? All right, first of all, let me set the context. This is just not some ordinary pie you just buy randomly, okay? This comes from my local bakery, and I won't mention any names because they're not sponsoring me. Until they start paying me, then they get mentioned. But anyways, there's a local bakery in my home city, and they got the most wonderful chocolate cheesecake, and I won't lie, that's got me through a few difficult times in my life, okay? But every year during this fall time, which I gotta tell you, I love fall. I get to wear the sweater dresses and tights. I know I look like I should be in the summertime, but unfortunately, Mother Nature is still throwing 90-degree heat waves at this time of year. All right, let's get back on track. Fall season comes, this bakery for 1 week. Do they bake pies all the time? Yeah. They produce, your apple pies, your pumpkin pies, your pecan pies, the pies that are favorite for this time of year. They bake those. But for 1 week, they break out, I don't know what it is, but there's something, it's like they just took the pie, and I don't know what they did. It's like they added a rainbow or crushed up a Smurf or something, and they put it in the pie because the pie is that much more phenomenal. It is like super apple, super pumpkin, and super pecan pie. And there is a limited amount of these things, okay? They only have a week's worth. And this is what they do. Because, I gotta tell you, this place has been around as long as me, if not longer. And please, no old age jokes in the comments section, all right? Anyways, so, what's going on? Well, they used to, sell it, put it out and you can just buy it. But one year, a greedy, rich a-hole of a man came in, bought them all, and that was it. So what they decided to do is a lottery system, all right? You come in with a purchase. You can buy anything in the store with one purchase, and then if you're lucky, boom. With every purchase, there's a chance for you to buy one of these pies. Now, I got to tell you, the best one of them all is the white pumpkin. It's expensive, but I don't know what they do. This is the first time I've ever won the lottery, okay? I am happy. I can't say I've never had it because my mother won it once, and it is a phenomenal, all right? So, let's set the scene. As a kid, I've had this pie before. As an adult, I can say I've had it now, and oh God. They did crush up a Smurf because I am feeling Smurfy right now. I'll put that down. Anyways, let me set the context of how I got this pie here. Did I do anything illegal? That's for the courts to decide. Did I do something immoral? There's a possible-ish ability on this one, I'm just saying. It just depends on your point of view. So, what happened is this. For the last, I don't know how many years, every year I go down there to try to get one of these pies. I'm either one person behind the winner or one person after the winner. See, what happens is the person who wins gets the choice to buy the pie, and if they don't want to buy it, the next person in line has that choice. And I've always been short, one ahead or one after, but not this year. Let me set the scene. I have my little chocolate cheesecake. All right. I thought I've been in a good mood, and that chocolate cheesecake was calling to me, so I swing on into the store, into the bakery, grab the cheesecake, I get in line. I am the third person in line. Before me, there are two soccer moms. You know what I mean? They have their kids, they're roaming around. One's got a baby in front of her. The other one has a kid who's running one way, another kid running the other way. And so she goes up to try to purchase something. One of her kids decides, you know what? I'm not going to be polite. I'm not going to stand in line. I'm not going to behave. I'm just going to run over to this case and just start pointing at the glass going, me, want. Not kidding you. That's how he said it. Seriously. Me, want. Come on, lady. Teach your kid to say, can I please have a piece of pie? Anyways, she steps out of line. The next soccer mom steps up to the cash register, puts down her purchase, and ding, 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 firework, confetti, whatever you want to call it, but there was a bunch of loud noises. She won. All right, so she gets her choice of, does she want to buy a pumpkin, white pumpkin, They offered her, I think it was an apple, between an apple, pecan, and a regular pie, because the white pumpkin already went out. So, to set the scene, one soccer mom had to leave the line to take care of her kid. Another soccer mom has just won the prize. I am standing behind the line, and for the record, I have not done anything illegal, at least not yet. So the first soccer mom hears the noise, cuts back in front, and says, I actually just left to get my kid. I was still in line. The other soccer mom says, you left the line and you need to go in the back and wait your turn. Oh! I could feel the tension in the air. I am just sitting here. I could feel that tension between soccer mom 1 and soccer mom 2. And they're fighting over the right to who gets to buy the pie. Now, it started off civilly. And what I mean by civilly is, civilly, I can't pronounce the word, but they're acting civil. It started off very civil. One called one a bitch. The other one called her a skanky hoe. They said, well, hey, look, you're just a cheap slut. The other one says, hey, at least I work for a living. They're being civil. Okay. This is where things, I would like to say, get better. So I'm going to say they get better, at least for me. All right. So after the civil conversation, after that, how can we say, avenue didn't work, they went with a little bit more aggressive. And what do I mean by aggressive? I mean WWE style SmackDown aggressive. They decide to have a full-on brawl right there in the middle of the bakery. All right, now I gotta give Soccer Mom credit. I mean, when she came down with that elbow smash, hell, any WWE wrestler would have definitely given her applause. She did a good, but then again, to be fair, Mom 1 did do a great takedown leg sweep. So, hey, for whatever it's worth, those two are, how can we say this politely, dealing with the issue in a trailer park trash kind of manner. And while this is going on, everyone but me is paying attention to this menagerie. So, what do? I walk around the wrestling match, go up to the counter, and I purchase my chocolate cheesecake and the pie. Because the owners weren't too happy about this, and so they gave me the opportunity to buy the pie. Now, did I buy the pie? You tell me. I bought the pie. Now, I would love to tell you I was a gracious winner, and I walked out with my head held high and my lips shut. That's what I would love to tell you. After I got the pie, and I made sure there was a distance between the two women just basically having a SummerSlam brawl up front and me going towards the back end. So what did I do? I raised the pie up, and I might have said something civil like, yo, bitches, look what I got. For some odd reason, those two stopped fighting. And they decided it was in my best interest for me to leave the store because they both made an agreement they wanted to come get me. But good thing for me is I had a ride, so I didn't have to worry about running to the car and starting it up. So I had a friend take me there. So that was the good news. I got away with the pie. The women, I don't know what happened to them. I don't care what happened to them, to be honest. All I know is I got one of these pies, and like I said, it tastes like a Smurf was added to this because it is phenomenal. Anyway, so what is today's life lesson? Could it be patience is a virtue? Possibly. Love thy neighbor. That's another possibility. But I think the true possibility is this. This pie is Smurftacular, and it was worth the wait. Anyways, my badass boys and badass babes, who's your vixen and bye-bye.